Every night, our minds create entire worlds without our permission. We fly through the clouds, we fall into endless voids, we have conversations with people who are no longer with us. Then, morning comes, and it all dissolves like mist in the sunlight. Why does this happen? What is our brain really doing while we sleep, weaving these intricate, often bizarre tapestries of thought? Are dreams just random noise, the static of a resting mind, or are they secret messages bubbling up from the deepest parts of our consciousness? Let's explore the hidden world of dreams and uncover what they truly mean. For centuries, humanity has been captivated by dreams, desperately trying to decode their enigmatic language. In ancient Egypt, dreams weren't just stories. They were considered divine messages, prophecies from the gods that could shape the fate of nations. Fast forward a few millennia, and Sigmund Freud proposed a different theory. He saw dreams as a direct window into our subconscious, a place where our hidden desires, repressed fears, and unresolved conflicts played out on a nightly stage. He believed every symbol, every strange event, held a key to understanding our innermost selves. But modern science, with its powerful tools for peering into the brain, tells a different, perhaps even more fascinating story. The journey of a dream begins deep within the brainstem, in a small but powerful region called the pons. When we enter the phase of sleep known as REM, or rapid eye movement, the pons springs into action. It sends out powerful bursts of electrical signals, almost like a fireworks display inside our skull. These signals travel upwards, lighting up the parts of our brain responsible for vision, emotion, and memory. This is why our dreams are so visually rich and emotionally potent. Those areas of the brain are highly active. At the very same time, another crucial part of the brain takes a back seat: the prefrontal cortex. This is the brain's executive director, the part in charge of logic, rational thought, and decision-making. As it powers down, the usual rules of reality go out the window. Without the prefrontal cortex acting as a filter, our brain is free to mix and match. It mashes up memories from yesterday with emotions from a decade ago, combines them with fragments of a movie you saw last week, and adds a dash of pure, unadulterated imagination. The result is the wonderfully weird and often nonsensical narrative of a dream. So our dream stories feel incredibly vivid and real in the moment, but they often lack any logical coherence when we wake up. Given this process, maybe the question isn't why dreams are so strange, but rather, why our brains need to create them at all. What is their fundamental purpose? As scientists have delved deeper into the sleeping brain, they've uncovered several vital roles that dreaming plays in our mental and emotional health. The first major function is memory consolidation. Think of your brain as a librarian at the end of a very busy day. During REM sleep, the stage where most vivid dreaming occurs, the brain gets to work sorting through the massive influx of information from the day's events. It replays experiences, strengthens important neural connections, and effectively decides what information is worth keeping and what can be discarded. It's like filing away important documents while shredding the junk mail. This process helps us learn new skills and retain crucial knowledge. The second key role is emotional regulation. Dreams act as a kind of overnight therapy. They provide a safe, simulated environment where we can process and rehearse difficult emotions without real-world consequences. Have you ever noticed that after a particularly stressful or emotionally charged day, your dreams are more intense and vivid? That's your brain working through those feelings, stripping away the raw, painful edge from the memories. By replaying emotional events in a dream state, the brain helps us find closure and wake up with a clearer emotional slate. It's a way of healing our emotional wounds while we sleep. Third, and perhaps most creatively, is problem solving. When we dream, our minds are unshackled from the rigid constraints of logical, linear thinking. This freedom allows for unexpected connections and novel ideas to emerge. The classic example is the chemist Auguste Kekulé, who struggled for years to understand the structure of the benzene molecule. One night, he dreamed of a snake seizing its own tail, forming a circle. He woke up with a jolt of insight. The benzene molecule was a ring. This eureka moment happened because his dreaming mind was free to explore symbolic and unconventional patterns that his waking mind had overlooked. In dreams, the impossible becomes possible, and that cognitive freedom can lead to incredible breakthroughs. Yet, a profound mystery remains. If dreams are so essential for our memory, emotional health, and creativity, why do we forget the vast majority of them? Most of us wake up with only fleeting fragments, a feeling, a strange image, a snippet of a conversation that vanish within minutes. Why would our brains put so much effort into creating these elaborate productions, only to erase them almost immediately? The answer might be that forgetting our dreams is not a bug, but a feature. It may be a crucial part of the entire system's design. Imagine if you remembered every single dream you've ever had in perfect detail. Your mind would be cluttered with thousands of bizarre, illogical, and emotionally charged narratives. It would become increasingly difficult to distinguish between real memories of your waking life and the fantastical memories from your dream world. Our brains need to clear the cache, so to speak, to make space for new experiences and new learning each and every day. Overloading our memory with dream content would be counterproductive. So instead of a full HD recording, we wake up with just the highlights, or more often, just the lingering emotional echo of the dream. We remember the feeling of joy or fear or confusion, even if the specifics of the story are gone. And perhaps that's all we need. Maybe the value of a dream isn't in the specific symbols or the narrative plot. Dreams don't necessarily need to be secret codes telling us our future or hiding profound universal meanings. Their purpose might be much more direct and functional, to help us process the complexities of life, to reset our emotional thermostat, and to spark our imagination for the day ahead. They are a tool for maintenance, not a crystal ball. So tonight, as you close your eyes and your mind begins to drift into another strange, unpredictable story, remember what's happening. It isn't just random neurological static, it's your brain, the most complex object in the known universe, engaging in a profound act of self-care and creation. It's painting with the colors of your memories, your deepest fears, and your brightest hopes. Think of it as a silent, nightly conversation between the person you are today and the person you are capable of becoming. Perhaps dreams aren't trying to tell us something after all. Perhaps they are helping us become something. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of dreams. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to dive into more mysteries of the mind and science, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you do not miss our next video. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Until next time, sweet dreams.